Hello everyone, good morning.
Morning, Takeshy.
Morning, Quill. We are both here to suffer, actually. There's gonna be a lot of suffering from what I see from the description here.
Yeah, you can see from the genre tag right there, it does say sad, but there's other things in there too. And even a few I added myself in the description because those categories don't exist on film fiction, such as tragic. But this one does fit that particular category. It's a subcategory of sad, really, because it's a specific type. Means sad ending.
Here I am, the Teddy Clown.
And none of my other stories have that genre tag. I gotta say, Takashi, though, this is something I've been looking forward to for years. For you to read this story and two others.
Oh.
I would even recommend them in a certain order. And starting with this one, actually, you happen to pick right. Because it represents one of the highest qualities I've ever posted for film fiction. And this particular one is also technically perfect, as far as I can tell. I can go through it over and over again, and I cannot find any spelling errors, any grammar errors, unless it's there intentionally, like when people speak with a certain accent, stuff like that.
Then I will find it! I mean, it happened before.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, but if you do, then you probably will find something I've overlooked for years. Because I've gone over the story quite a few times.
It's super easy to overdo something so small.
There's something else I could say about the story that's really not spoilers. It's basically other people's reactions. Like in the comments, that someone from a child psychologist actually made mention that the way this character is portrayed here is accurate to the psychology of children that he's as he understands it, and
Yeah.
yeah, I thought that was interesting. Oh, and a lot of other people said that ever since then, they considered this story their headcanon for Cozy's background.
Oh. Also, hi, here I am, in the meantime.
Here you are.
Oh, my hair is a mess. That's fine. And so,
Good to see you.
I guess we need to make a little change for this one. For a second.
Are you talking about these characters around here at Borders?
Yeah? I'm pretty
I
sure
think
we
you can
don't
keep.
need...
Well,
we
you can
don't
like make a.
need you.
You're making a
We don't need you.
You're making a second copy of this, like a different version.
No, they are here.
Because-
One more can say. Sombra, you are leaving. Bye, Sombra.
You could probably pop out Cozy in somewhere.
That's
And
what I'm
maybe if you
saying.
want, maybe Chrysalis or Tyric.
Oh, they are gonna be here.
Okay.
I guess. I don't have a picture of them, no.
What's interesting right now is you're recording this on YouTube, so you're editing this live.
Yeah. Happens sometimes.
Sure.
You are pretty big, Cody. You're gonna be here. Or should I move her here?
A
Hello.
little better. You could probably shrink her down a little further, but that position seems good.
You don't need to be fully
Actually,
visible.
that size might be just fine.
Let
Open
me
the
see
story itself, though.
the
Let's see what the borders are.
It's literally on the edge. So it's perfect.
Okay.
We see the victim, so we know who she is.
Yep. I would say that she's the only one that has to be here. But Bamboo is. Yeah, let's keep him. Standing on top of her.
Yeah. Now you can see He is smaller than Cold Glow.
Here he is.
The only pictures of flowers up there I know, which I don't want to add. Yeah, I think he's not gonna be here.
Actually, given his shape, he'd be difficult to add, while not overshadowing the text, because he's got that big old horns too.
Yeah.
Whatever position he has, it'd be precarious to keep there. I think crystals would be easier to handle. There's another character I could specify, but I'm not going to say it now, because it'd be a bit of a spoiler. However, when he does appear in the story later on, maybe you'll consider grabbing some art from him and putting him in the board.
What?
There's another character in the story, but I'm not going to say it now. It gives away the twist. But when he does appear, maybe you want to consider adding a picture to him on the border of him, if there is one. Grab.
This is gonna be a long story, even though, so it's fine. We have time.
As a matter of fact, the only other person who did a reading of this and recorded it did it in 2 sessions. I'm actually concerned about that person though. He's been quiet on his YouTube site and on FinFiction. He's just vanished with no word ever since then. I'm worried that if he's alive or something. But he was called Perfect Nerd. He also did a reading of this.
And the hand is gonna be in the way too. I don't know where I can put her. No. No.
On the other side. On the other side, perhaps.
We don't need that. I'm just cutting off her hand. So. There you go.
If you would draw that all the way back to her chest, you might not see her leg was extended that direction at all.
Or we can move her down. And everyone up. Which means I will have to reposition Mamu later on, but... Or I can just move...
Would Bamboo have any particular interesting reaction to Chrysalis, or vice versa? You said he's part changeling, but I'm not sure if she would know that.
Let me see the line. Okay, there is one line which can still be read. How should I put you? No.
If you keep it like that, it's like she's behind Chrysalis. You know?
Just figuring out.
That's cute, but it mostly conceals her.
I can just turn her around. Hey, 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 hey. Lori stealing something? Little devil, you! Little devil! You little devil!
Remember, inversing the image is also an option. You could flip it
That's
around.
what I wanted to do when they were literally doing something. And here. In here we can see them as much because there's less space.
Hmm.
That's the best I can do.
Maybe you can have her above a bamboo. Inverse it again. That works right there.
Also, let's move under one move. A little bit down. There we go.
So you could bring her up just a little bit further. She's not covering the text yet.
So I want to add text on the top. Let's find a good picture for that.
That might be a challenge if it just is shape. But
So I don't know what to come up with that. Go. Yeah, this one might be good. If it would load up. And
if you can find this from the music, by the way, but thematically, I think the first scene starts off as angry. This is fine for now, though, while you're adjusting this screen. Where'd this come from? This song?
this is from Pokemon.
Pokemon again? Okay. That's pretty good. I mean, it's a fairly straight image of him, but
Yeah, but
he's so broad-shouldered. If you you're gonna have to edit that back, like to cover like his left arm or something. Right arm.
there you go. I wanna turn him another way, though. There you go. I mean, he can just poke his head out.
No, it's covered in the text.
That's here, but on the bottom.
Okay.
If you cover some text, but hi. It's all that to me. You know what? Solution for that. No, I don't. Let me see if I can do this.
Angling him to the side, sticking out the corner was actually pretty good, I thought.
He's yeah, it's not readable with like this.
Yeah, it's more of a challenge, for sure. Yeah.
But right, you landing mode, go back to normal, and then end theater.
on his chest seems like there's an arrow pointing down to something.
There you go. Now you can read it.
Actually, yeah, I can.
Yes, even more. Just sit in the background. There you go. Alright, I can make it even less visible, but he's still there.
There. Yeah, barely there.
Okay, let's make it 3. There you go. That works, right?
Sure.
I mean, also one more character might be either. I mean, most of the characters are the same, if you know what I mean. It's gonna be either Joker or Discord. That's what I assume. It could be other characters later as well. So we need some very angry, right?
Oh, the music?
Yeah.
I would say the best theme actually would be Bitter.
Me for something I don't even know if they have any music. No, that's happy music. Sorry.
Angry, bitter, or sad would probably be the best ones. Whatever you can find for that.
That's more curious.
Like sneaking around. You know, Pokemon's not your only options.
Yeah,
You
I
had
know.
other. I also recall you avoiding certain songs before because it wasn't too happy or calm before.
This could be the one.
Maybe. What's the length of it?
I mean, I know all of it 30 minutes.
Okay. It might be good enough. Yeah.
Okay. So, I would say after 80 minutes of editing, let's start the video!
Maybe you could add that to the description. Like, the real reading starts at this timestamp.
Yeah. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Haha! And you will have to watch all of this! But yeah, just a disclaimer. I have watched the whole show now. Even though it's not up yet, I have seen all the episodes. We might actually speak about them. So
That's
be warned.
actually one of two factors why I was worried you'd never get around to stories like this. One was because you didn't finish the show, so there would be spoilers. And two, I also got concerned when you had your botched surgery.
Yeah. I am a
This would
concerned
just
as well.
shut down. So I'm so glad that you got better and you finished the show and able to get around to this.
Yeah, we just need to have a break. Have a Kit Kat. I so wanted to grab a Kit Kat right here when I said that, but I don't have that.
You said a Kit Kat?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know the I don't know if you even know. This was from the all that. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Yeah, give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. So
I didn't know this
there's
one. I literally haven't watched television for more than 7 years now. Coincidentally, I did sneak
okay.
peek at it, like when my mother was watching it, doing making food. I didn't watch it. I didn't close my eyes, but I didn't
Well,
go in there
you're
watching TV.
kind of on the same boat actually, because I usually just use the internet for my entertainment now.
Yeah. But yeah, I would say let's start because this will be probably more than 2 hours.
Likely. Go ahead.
Yeah, here I am. The title, we are gonna see where she is. Here I am, just a lonely filly from this stone. However, I see why you were doing this. Why you needed me to finish the
It
show.
was a spoiler right off the bat.
Yeah.
Right at the beginning.
How did it come to this? I was trying to follow Handman Twilight's instructions about friendship. I mean, at this point, if I had this before learning, I would have thought that you had a fanfiction that is different from the story.
That occurred
I literally thought that they would be even if not fully renamed. They still have their chances to start their own little story on their own.
Some other stories do that.
Yeah. But as I say, so here is instructions. Later 1 minute all the number and talking about friendship and friendship this and friendship that, blah blah blah. You and I both know the true Twilight Princess of friendship, your majesty. We most know that friendship is power, and whoever has more power gets to rule the land. That's why they try to reverse. Take all the police away, who might be helping, and they kind of actually succeeded. Why do you think Peter Celeste told you to defeat Discord? Because she wanted to use his power for a benefit. And she did. Wait, Princess Celestial quit Discord? Or told Twilight to...
They told Twilight's friends to do that.
Yeah, that's why I was like... Yeah. Amazingly, you both managed to tame the almighty god of chaos. And you did it by twisting and corrupting his mind with false promises and empty dreams. Now he lives in a mere shadow of his former self, and you did this to him. You! I mean, he literally lives in a land of chaos in the sanctuary. We know when there are a lot of animals, there is a lot of chaos as well.
When he isn't elsewhere, yeah.
What smells of an pony face that's when you comes around? I see a pink-eyed filly with a girl blue mane. Wait, blue?
Well, what would you say? Teal, perhaps?
You can turn to stone and leave it. Oh! She's talking about herself. I was like,
Yeah.
who is she talking about? You can turn to stone and leave her there. She isn't useful enough to consider playing again, but at least I have the satisfaction of knowing that you also want to raise me because you are afraid of me, and you have every right to me. If you ever get out of here, you are going to think that Totter is a pleasant vacation compared to what I'm going to do to you. Yeah, she looked inside stone, but still able to think what she did. But she also looked in. It's funny how we were talking about freezing time, right?
Yeah. That was before the recording, yeah, where she's talking about what would the world be like if it was frozen in time? Like, would you still hear sound? Would you still see light? If every phenomena is frozen in time, including the energy of motion or the swinging of atoms?
Yeah, that's why I was like, are you preparing me for this ending right here?
No, it was not what I was thinking at the time, but I see your point of the correlation.
Yeah, it's different because time didn't stop for everyone else, and they are moving. No, time stopped for them, and everyone else is moving.
Strictly speaking, only physically. her mental activity is still continuing.
This could be actually quite terrifying if it was a unicorn, because they don't need to move in order to cast spells.
Well, imagine what it's like for Pegasus.
Yeah. Don't let me know. He tipped me off all of your nasty takes. He let me know what all of those friendship lessons were really all about. You were just repeating the same tactics that started giving used in her village. Only this time your strategy was more subtle. I cannot deny it. I'm thinking about that. Yeah, I mean, Sarah's Gimmer's teaching was not evil, even though it was misguided.
Well, you know, as an author, I'm not trying to convince you that she's right, Cozy's right. I'm just trying to convince you why she thinks she's right.
No, I'm actually
Yeah.
defending Sarah that, yeah, what she did was not nice and not good for all of Equestria, but she didn't try to make an actual life for every pony. And she know that it was actually good. You disguised her letter to seem like it was for the benefit of all, but in truth, your aim was to let everyone in prison for the mind and heart. No, it was more freeing them. If I'm wrong, then why the main six are the only ones benefiting from the lesson? Why spend the time ending up with all the power? I am only asked and left to wallow in the miserable fate. Oh no, the miserable fate of having a full life of happiness. It's not enough for her to settle with the mere thing of being princess. She wants to trick everybody into being loyal and submissive to her. I don't know about submissive, but yeah, every princess wants loyalty. That's not a strange thing to want. Even friends want loyalty.
If you're asking for authority, it would be helpful if it's also loyalty.
Yeah? I was just following her to example, and look where they got me. If I don't install for all eternity. Look this like to physical, everybody can point to and laugh at. He's even putting the statue out of public display for all to see in order to cow everybody else about her mighty power. No, she actually exchanged that statue with her own friends. I remember I was even joking that, oh no, the main six tried to stop as well.
Yeah, I remember that.
The skeleton is meant to from a reminder to everybody else that to not cross her again. And no, if she wanted to do that, she would cut your head off and put it on a sink. Just like, I mean, that's what a skeleton in real life. I'm only guessing though, because I'm not sure. I can neither see nor hear anything outside of the stone statue. That's what's different from Discord.
Correct. I definitely, that paragraph is illustrating that point, that Discord was aware of what people were talking about around him and maybe even able to see, but she can't, or only her mind is moving here.
And I can barely feel anything but something. Let's say I don't feel named anomalies or slight amount of pressure or heat on the surface of the statue. But that's about it. I mean, yes, statues do change over time. Hopefully the temperature there is not something that goes from high to low. That would make them crumble. And once again, I said, and the ending as well, that I was not happy about this ending because this is not an ending for them. they could escape anytime, especially when they are together. And Jack would be still able to get letters of the other two, even
Yeah,
if
well,
if he's told.
that's kind of the mindset behind writing for this story.
Which is me alone in this dark void of existence. This is one thing that I was like, yeah, but they are together as one statue. Don't they see each other? It seems not. I can still have a choice of having the thoughts of my fellow soulmates, Chrysalis and Tiag. They are not only sharing this awful fate. And in the moment we swap to the outside of the statue, and Tiag and Chrysalis are there eating ice cream and laughing at the only stone pony.
Ouch.
I mean, I even said that Tiag and Chrysalis had a chance of redemption. I didn't see Ghost Glow changing. I wouldn't even have believed her. I'm just a fairy. Won't somebody please take pity on me? Well, I'm sure nobody will. Yeah, not even me. Anybody who probably even considered such a thing, I told them that they will share our fate. They're there to try to rescue us. Nah, I don't see that happening. How is it even possible that the same Discord can just snap us back into the soul again? Why would he do that? You betrayed him, remember? Why did he would be able to stand if he got freed anyway? Our contact told me that Discord could sense disturbances in medical energy. No doubt he would layer a spell over our soul prison without him, or others, if we ever got free. There's a proof for the team that they don't have any true pity in their hidden like hearts. They do have pity. And it wasn't Twilight who suggested the episode band. It was Discord.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying that she would. Just looking at it from her perspective.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that Twilight feels pity looking at them. Because they could have been friends.
Yeah, other stories have addressed this. But for now, there's this.
There is more reason Krista is not real. That is not a real pony. That is the only reason. Not in the canon show. It was what I would have done in the play. Everything in life has a cost. I gambled for ultimate power using the example of my predecessor. And I lost. There was a time when I looked up to them all. The basics, the elements of harmony. After all, with words more than demanding, I would still be a slave in Town. Huh?
That town appeared in the movie.
Ah, so
It's the
the
one
Tom King, right?
with all those anthropomorphic animals that stood upright for the most part. And yes, there was the plot with the Storm King.
I would be the most surprised if I went back to the movie and saw her in the cage.
Actually, I would be too, but I definitely know one character who was interested in doing that.
Actually, I thought in taking down the Storm King to take us free from his influence as well, and another one, I ended up getting free. Just to give my freedom away. But right now, it was a benchmark to try and surpass. I need to know what my new heroes look like, so I can meet them in person. When I did, I wanted to find out how they get so popular to meet them at their own game. Oh, I think I found out the reason why Courtney goes in the twin in the end. Because she's the rook, she's not a pawn. She can't change into queen. No matter how far she goes into the chessboard, she's gonna stay a rook. You should have been just happy with the hand or the hoof that she has been dealt with. Because rook is, I would say, the second most useful chess piece after the queen. If she wasn't like this, that I want all the power to myself, he would have been part of the May 7, the little May 7, the Suez 7. But no, she has to be evil. Oliver is so different from the city I grew up in. For one thing, there was a much greater percentage of foreigners in the population. But what else should I expect from a name like that? The Oak Town, because that's with a dirty slum though. No, through and through. Everything was both and so on. Wait, wasn't Oak Town the one when they met the cat?
The name slips my mind right now, but yes, it is.
No, I remember, yeah. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen any porn in there. Any porn in there other than them. Because they were a rarity among the creatures there.
So much so that that cat guy was able to convince the others that the opponents were diseased because of their bright colors.
Yeah. And he sang one of my favorite songs to this day. Everything and everyone had a prize. And only the song and the cover goes to time there. I didn't have much going for me, but I am cute, and I knew my meat. Since those two things were my main assets, I used them to my best of my ability. I mean, if she was ready from there, it would explain a lot. I'm pretty sure Carol thinks she's not from there, but...
Mechanically, nothing's explained about her past.
Yeah.
Especially not to this degree.
That's why I don't know, I can agree with you. That's why I said, if she was from there, it would explain a lot.
Yeah, I thought so too. And there's more to come.
When I grew up, I was taught to take advantage of each other. That can include legitimate business, or just include buying and brutal windows. I was always for their own slice of the pie. It was like swimming in an ocean of fire, with all the tiny island or essentially from the blazing inferno. The only way to avoid being a victim was to make a better player than everyone else. I can see why you are thinking that. There is one other solution. Fire breathing potion.
Okay.
Never pick me up and throw me in the air like the face and calls in Polymer. Nobody gave me a thing to guide or call of ice cream and said, here you go, Golden Glow. It's a nice
Okay, that's the first time that's the first time her name is mentioned here.
Yeah, luckily we know who you're talking about. It would be like it would be funny if she mentioned a different name, though. For all I know, she could have been lying about her name as well. All I ask from you, in return, is to see you smile. And $100. They could actually say that here you go, here's another ice cream for you, but you have to pay. And you order it. That is how group time works, right?
Kind of, yeah. A little hard to imagine ice cream being there, though.
Why?
Dirty slums that may not have quite so much magic or the technology to hold it, and it's also a desert environment, and it just doesn't seem like the right market for that kind of treats.
I mean, it could be butter. Instead of ice cream.
Hmm, maybe.
And I watched the other fish and gods play in the park. For a moment, I felt the relief from intense panic of loss. This boy grew up in warm bed and comfortable there, I think, cozy homes. Even the mamas at each other. And they got and played with one another. They moved into spontaneous songs at the top of the head. It's about matched the choreography without any need of practice. No, that is me actually happening behind the scenes. They are always practicing when they don't have to do anything else. Or then I had in my heart by reminding myself that obvious happiness came at its own cost.
Oblivious happiness.
What did I say?
I think you said obvious.
I wanted to say oblivious.
Okay.
I must have said it too fast. They might not have grown up in our cages or with a short collars on their necks, but under my experience, these boys didn't even know they were slaves. Sure, they were free to roam about and play physically, but keep it across their mind and soul being enslaved. They had to obey the rules and learn more princesses and work faster. Whereas, face the consequences, and not like me, they didn't even know what they gave up. So Cozy Glue wanted to create full anarchy, complete freedom. But she wasn't all the power.
No, I wouldn't say that. She probably wanted to be the one in charge.
Yeah,
To usurp the rulers and take over what they've already established.
yeah, but then if she did so well, the other opponent will still be enslaved.
Yeah, but she wants to be the one ruling the slaves.
Yeah?
There's more to it than that. The story is going to go on to say that she is genuinely interested in friendship, and she thinks that that particular path leads to the most degree of power. But yeah, it's kind of warped.
Maybe ignorance is bliss. Likewise, maybe that is my problem like me, letting the educated man to suffer. Once again, she was the one holding up Christian and Derek together, by the way.
Yeah, she was making the most effort to actually bring them together.
Yeah.
There was a selfish motive behind it, but still, she made the most effort to actually bring them together.
I thought that when they were going to grab the man, that could lead to something that, we are friends, maybe we don't have to be evil after all. But no, sadly that was this ending. I'm pretty sure that the main six only told a lesson in order to secretly oppress their creatures, mind and heart. That's why they didn't limit themselves to only ponies this time. They wanted all creatures to submit to their rule. After what they saw in other lands, like where I grew up, they realized that they needed a new system of oppression, or they might become oppressed themselves. But unlike the sort of kings over strategy, the police tactics were far more devious, etc. That's why I wasn't respecting them so much. But not anymore. But just in case they really meant what they said, I gave them a test. It was also meant to be a diversion, which worked. It was I who gave the sword copy of Twilight's friendship lesson to Phil and Fam. wasn't actually how it happened? Yes.
It was strongly implied that in that episode, actually. Like a moment that Rarity asked Twilight at the end of the episode, "I wonder who gave them the book in the first place," or something like that. And then Cozy immediately burst into the room, like, "Hey, Twilight!"
Yeah, and at that point of time, I still believe that Cody was dishonest in disguise.
You're not the only one to think that. Yeah.
I knew that they were hipsters, and they would think any advantage they could get. And they never think too much. So much, I could have sworn they grew up in some groups like me. For all we know, they could have. We don't know anything about them either. Anyway, I knew the type very well. I figured they would try to build a competing school. I was having planted the idea in their head, and into the bait. Not only did they fall for it, but so did Twilight. The only thing I didn't anticipate was Rarity also going with Twilight. And I figured Twilight was recruit, and at least one of the loyal minions. One thing I didn't like about that episode back then. At this point, they literally didn't do anything wrong. Nim and Sam were actually teaching the students, even though they were asking for money for that.
They're being exploitative about the way they approached it, half the lessons and all that. But what they were offering was genuinely helpful because it's stolen.
No, they literally said in the beginning to the applicant that this is how we are gonna do this. Because
I'm sure that one of the things you loved about that episode was Twilight's disguise as Eye Patch.
Yeah.
I am Eye Patch. I wear an eye patch.
I don't know where she would get that from. Hello, I am Eye Patch. I am an Eye Patch.
Okay, Bamboo's looking at Bamboo. Look, one of us is definitely a changeling. Maybe both of us.
Maybe. I mean, you wouldn't be surprised if I said that he is also time traveler, so. Without my talent with detective, I was able to sneak into the forbidden section of the library and pick for some important books for ritual I would later need. I also managed to send a letter to Tirak to report for my building progress, but I also monitored Twilight's post from the female mother. I took a friendship university. I knew that if Macy's really meant all that they said about friendship, then they would have respected the friendship university, and then let them alone. In the series about the lessons, they were repeating to those deceived in friendship U. And rather than also taking over our exposure, what the Macy's should have done was leave and lead by a friendly example here. I agree. But I should have explained to right rather than friendship you, and I was jealous of him and having committing school. Because, according to their old lessons, a true friend respects the rights of others. To make a mistake, or to otherwise lead by not a unique example. Yeah. You are absolutely right. Once again, other than asking for money, which is not against the law, they haven't done anything wrong. They need to hear the lesson, they have been given the lesson by somebody else.
Yeah.
For all we know, Cody would have lied that, Mr. Twilight gave me this lesson so you could teach them.
They did say we got the friendship lessons from your school, so they're aware that who wrote it.
Yeah? I mean, that was not a legal consent anywhere that not all the students can pass these lessons to everybody else.
You're probably right. I just don't think Twilight or even Starlight had that much foresight.
Yeah? I mean, no. Literally, the course of teaching friendship is to pass the word from mouth to mouth. It doesn't matter if a lot of other people learn it, even if they have to pay for it.
What to think of it? I remember there was a spell that Starlight did to copy books, like the Friendship Journal.
Yeah?
What she might have done the same thing with the one copy of the friendship lessons that they made specifically for the school, and just cast that spell as many times as you need to distribute the books to the other students.
That would have been still better solution than what I did. The best thing that the friendship school was Twilight becoming a princess of Equestria, because then she had to leave princessship. Presidency.
Ouch.
She was not leading the school well. We saw that after she left, it started to become a good school, with students who have time and teachers who have time to be teaching there.
I don't see her as a complete failure because of how successful her students became. Like the Student 6 was a great example of rather great success. Now, I'm not going to credit the teachers completely. They had their own qualities too. Their own reasons for liking each other.
Yeah?
That helped.
Oh yeah, if they had known that, I would have halted all my plans to relate all kinds of magic from the world. Because under those circumstances, I would know that they heard about every word they said, and wasn't all just power play. But no! That's not what they did. Instead they destroyed a competitor, because it was a threat to their power. I mean, that's not what they destroyed it for. It's because it was against the mentality.
Right, but from someone who grew up in Klugetown, you could see why she thinks that?
Yeah. They didn't want a manipulating liar like themselves to win over the love and devotion of Clement opponents. And my here, most of my pieces are really dumb. I don't disagree with that either. If this was the case, it wouldn't have been so easy to turn all the opposing tribes against each other. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm not against that. All it took was 2 ponies, and 1 creature to go in destruction. To make all the pony tribes listen to each other.
Well, it might have taken a lot more than that occurred off camera.
I mean, there were only 3 of them. We know they go severed.
We do know that. Right, and whatever it did take, it's still surprisingly easy.
Yeah. It's I would have, if I went to a pony and said, hey, look, that pony is looking at you strange. He might be scheming. They would believe me. Because that's all that Kisai did.
I kind of think so, yeah. I've seen how terrible they are of liars, but despite that, they're also very gullible. So a weak attempt at lying is still successful. So if you pair a good liar against them, then they'll really fall for it.
I mean, that's why previous time was successful to begin
They're
with.
not accustomed to a good performance.
Yeah?
Not even from professionally trained actors.
Ah! So that's why they despise Takeshy. Because they are not accustomed to a good performance. But I see what happened. Yeah?
She would love to hear you say that.
I mean, I like Takeshy from the beginning.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
But I think what happened in the whole society conditioned like a fool. They are so unaccustomed to thinking for themselves that they will buy anything they sold to them. Yeah, buy this crystal, it has magical powers. That's what happened to ponies that are very sheep. I simply try to take advantage of a situation that some ponies set up a long time ago. I don't like other questions, because I didn't grow up in a question, I wasn't as naive as my fellow ponies. Yeah, probably. There you go. Other ponies are sheep. Just to mention, this artist by Usagi Kura, lovely enough. And I'm not opposed for long.
Fluttershy would, for the most part, not complain about the image, but I think she would be shy.
Nah, he would mostly be happy about this.
Probably. How much she identifies with
No,
animals, then she thinks it's cute.
I say.
Yeah.
That's not about.
Thanks to disease, she almost became one too.
Oh yeah, that's why she wants to make about thing. Because that is home to animals.
I wonder if that disease actually got her over that urge. Maybe. That's a big if.
Fluttershy went through a lot. He became a man, he became a thief, he became a man.
Yeah. She's got hidden talents galore.
Honestly, what happened in the whole
We read
society?
that. You read the part brainless sheep?
Yeah, I read the whole thing.
Yeah.
Me a soul person, like I am, but allowing my mind to continue, I'm not having many options to do. I can move, I can speak, I can eat, I can sleep, I can see, I can hear. Nobody can keep me company. I'm all alone. Well, a good thing for Krista is she still has her mind goblins. She can talk to them. All I can do is think. I try to keep my mind occupied just so that I won't lose that skill as well. Lately, I feel like that is being deterred. Without any external stimulation, I'm beginning to forget what sight or sound is like, or what I felt like to fly with the wind beneath my wings. There has been experiments with people going into silent rooms. And there were a time where they were, okay, we are letting you out because you are on the verge of going crazy. The mind is not made to be assimilated. I am a Pegasus. We are not meant to be caged like this. But that's all I want. That's all I ever want. But if you never show me that there might be some better way. But there was one I can think of. If I struggle very hard, maybe I can force my mind to cure him. I want everyone to try, living in my memories, just about my only pain from this awful fate. Him.
I would say that this music's still fine for the next scene.
I'm trying to think of who can
I remember
be.
the name of that cat person now. It was Capper. His name is Capper.
Yeah. And the only thing I can imagine is actually Kappa here.
You don't know too many characters in Town.
Yeah?
I would say there was mainly two that had names. One was Capper, then the other was called that pudgy mole. I forgot his. Oh my god.
I mean, they had names, but we didn't know their names.
Verco. Verco.
Ah.
Growing up as a slave in Town, I didn't.
I didn't want to do it better than button. Sorry. I wanted to prove mark.
For a brief moment, I thought you did want that. Alright.
Yeah! Imagine the whole same me sitting here and just pressing the play button.
As from the other stories, the text reading using the AI is funny whenever they get to the singing parts.
Yeah. Growing up as the same in Town. I didn't have any precious toys or possessions to my name unless I stole them. Those were among the very few of my secret treasures. And every day that I lived in the dusty town was a chance to lose my meager possessions I had. I almost lost one of them on one fateful day. I thought in the sand and knew the losers to have occupy my mind. Some schemes were filtered in the back of my mind, but mostly I tried to innocently play at that moment. I am a failure after all. This only secret chase of mine are principle for nothing. But when a shadow loomed over me, I have the shadows. I learned to be on my guard when approached by any creature, because usually they try to hurt me or take something away from me. I mean, if the shadow is there, you are already too late. This moment was no exception. As for me meeting alone, I knew my master was obsessed with me. My master, so I assume it's gonna be the more not Kappa.
Yeah.
Okay. And also the fact that she said that she was the same.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense why she was included.
A guy who was interested in ponies, if you recall from that film.
Yeah? Now, did she get away before or after? Oh, she gets away after the something was defeated.
Well, obviously, the details will illuminate as you continue reading.
So I assume the more guy already had her, and that's why he was interested in ponies.
Yep.
I cringed, and followed me kind of deep down, but I managed to turn my head around to look at Marco, behind and above me. He fudged more like money, and tall black hat, looked down the amazing sun. If it was for the pain, I figured, I don't know what to receive. I would have been grateful that he offered me some shade from the blazing heat. I stood, however, there was a wicked gleam to his goggles. His mouth hung open, revealing his few crooked teeth, which spewed a luscious aroma. Could we add Marco in here?
You can if you want to. There's another character you might want to consider later.
Oh, it's one of him.
Getting a little crowded though on the right side of the screen.
You can't see it.
The other option is to put in the background faded like Tyrek.
Yeah, now I can't even see it here. I still
I
can't
actually
if
can. I can a little bit, especially the white parts of him. I can still see his arms and his chest. The black parts of him, though, fades with the background quite a bit.
I mean, this was the plan. Oh yeah, I have to filter on this one. I'll filter.
Filter out the white. I think that'll work.
Blocky. Right.
There you go.
Yeah, he has to be here. And I need to add more filter to him. Oh no, I can just make him less of a. Okay. There you go.
It's got brighter colors, so
He's now.
that's a bit too far, actually. I don't know. Increase it by
He's on the
5%.
same as theory, but I can make him bigger. Yeah, he's smaller. Okay.
No, that corner's good. Fine.
Oops.
You could make him smaller too, and
Yeah,
tuck him in the corner somewhere.
Oops, that was Derek. That was not him.
We're both spooky ghosts.
You can be here. It's my side.
Sure.
Hey, master, did I do something wrong? As I did suddenly, and then normally, and I could. For that was one of the very few defenses I had against him. If not, I hope I can. Silence, you pussy urchin! Why must you yell at me for taking me hard? In the back of his right claw, hard enough to draw blood on my lips, past my lips. For that, I came tighter, and whimpered pitifully. I'm not thinking about the fact that I'm afraid of him. I don't remember Marco's voice, though. Also, it's time to actually get some time. Oh my god, what did you do? Hey. Give me a second, I need to clean down. He found the newspaper.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he has got dogs.
Yeah, what I want to do is actually right. Natural light. And here I am. Hi.
Welcome back.
Sorry, no found a newspaper and tore it to pieces. I had to clean it up
Oh,
before.
that's breaking news.
No, it sadly happened a lot.
You're on the next paragraph.
Yeah. You've been into Rom? I was about to cute. Gaming generational demon pity. Where did you hide it? Hide what, master? I feel very settled, but my tiny pink body shook with pride. I mean, I swear, I could never dare to curse you, master. Silence! I could roll in anger. Again, before reaching into a gold bucket. Fishing for something. I knew what it was. That's why I widened my eyes in horror. No, master, please don't. Have mercy on your poor and pitiful slave. I got on with the specified. It's too late for you. I must continue to throw at me. Leaving the ocean like you must be punished. Finally, you must be told. My master pulled out his coat for it, a tiny little box with a red button. He lifted it up and gave me a look of sinister glee. I saw my own shivered money reflected on his maneuvers, including my dirty scarlet mane and tail. Then, he mastered the button. Yeah, he knows about a short color. I see at the tip of my nose as Yachty moved away from me, but to me, due to the magic collar I wore on my neck. Curse him and curse the magic collar. I hate magic and everyone who abuses it. Yeah, it's not electric collar, it's short collar. You don't really have electricity. It's not fair. I'm just a person and a little pity. I can't trust magic. All I can do is fly. Well, that's what I would have said if this tries to grant money. So the little doctor shook me when I was saying, and said that this is for me. Ah, so yeah, this does look into it as well. No matter how times I suffer this, I can never get used to it. I gather in pain and vain hope of release, even if it had to be the death. The thing was, I knew he was talking about, but I didn't need to stay at Polish school. Polish school.
I think you can find it. A picture of that. When Cozy lifts his skull.
Yeah, that's when he was in the sheriff's office. But that is another school. Wait. That is from him, yeah. For her. Yeah, I'm gonna search for that right now because it's just coming up immediately. Oh, there it is. There you go. After all, it's the only memento I have left of my mother. Or so I can claim, at least. That's why he correctly assumed I stole it from him. Oh! So, cozy glue is actually a keyboard.
get it, and probably a lot of people who played that game too.
If you don't know, Quill is a Pokemon who wears their own mother's skull on their head. Also, it has been probably said that it's Kanga's head. It's so important to me. I don't want to lose it, but I can think straight with his own pain thanks to my past. I will do anything to get him to stop. Anything! My salvation came in another form I did not expect back then. A roll of anger called most of our attention. Welcome wanted to raise his closed finger on the button. And he started to face this. I tried to, but my nerves were so badly damaged that I could barely command my body. It was the smell of charred flesh lifting into my nostrils. Nevertheless, I knew who this was from the sound of the roar alone, but even I am caught off guard by his fury. I don't know who can than me.
I'd be surprised if you guessed this before the reveal, but you got a chance.
The Hurricane Bird actually mashed his way out of his own cage, and then he ripped the iron chain apart, in the effort to get back to his best fury. It is a brute. Can it be the...
And we're being used male pronouns too so far, so it's another hint.
I don't think it's him, but there is one thing that... that is missing from the canon story.
Okay.
Remember, it escaped from this show.
Well, it appeared in some kind of swamp that confronted Applebloom. She even had a conversation with that creature. And then I remember kind of seeing that creature in one of the cages in the background at Tartarus. Tartarus?
Tartarus. Oh wait, she has a med score, right? Not a Chimero.
Yep.
That's what I wanted to pull on.
Oh, you're trying to pull up a Manticore? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to pull this one on.
Alright.
Because it escaped. He escaped from the show. And never to be found. He never addressed it.
Even in this shot, he's a chain collar on him, and
Yeah. But it can be anything. I couldn't put him on. Someone back in a moment of fright before realizing he still had a remote in his hand. He aimed it at the charging brute, and it did choke him, but it did not stop the brute also this time. You have one button for each creature. That's a design issue. Creature as Marco like a raging bull, and backhanding our master spinning away. Shoot him! Like we are after his man, desperately, after his landing. Shoot him! All at once?
That's a reference to the opening of Jurassic Park.
All at once, the shadows of my that's gonna be hard to say. Anthropomorphic, there you go.
Good job.
We don't need happy music.
Especially
Yay,
now,
shoot
no.
him!
Actually, action music would be a little better right now. There you go. That's good.
All at once, the shadows of my anthropomorphic. It's I still stumble upon that. anthropomorphic field stood up. I started shooting poison darts at the raging, working figure. In its fury, the beast managed to resist the poison effect, was trying to ride, as he continued to charge up to the panicked and fleeing more. The beast! I couldn't move my body, because my hand was pain over the dust cloud. I noticed something unclogged with dust. I choked and sneezed when that happened. My eyes watered with pain, both physical and emotional. I started to pay attention to what was going on around me, but all I could manage was to swivel my ears in the direction of the action. Give me a second. You need something else? Here I am.
There you are.
She somehow closed the door, the mushroom door, and she couldn't open it. That's why she was crying. Come here. Nothing more. What is going on? It was over pretty quickly, but the hurricane mode lasted much longer than most would. Even with the poison of probably hundreds of darts raining down on his body, he managed to shove aside larger objects that must have tried to flee over, under, or through somehow. But eventually, the mood finally went down. It was inevitable. We saved no more to suffer. We cannot win, no matter how hard we try or want it. I seldom turn my head enough to look at the sky. But the sky out of my eyes. Deep down, I know my spirit is still free. They can't take the sky away from me. That is such a better way of saying it.
My video got cut out for a moment. Both of them, actually. But it came back.
Okay. No, not this one.
Actually, this next scene's a little calmer.
This one is fine. Yeah, no.
Okay. I'm telling you, you could actually lighten it up for this next scene. Well, I guess maybe not the start. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
Why good nothing came from all of this? Also, why the camera in there we go. It was quite hard for me in those days. As a result of our master's near-death experience, he forgot all about my mother's soul at school and remained safely in hiding. I thought it would be difficult to win my master's trust back, but as usual, that is too useful to him. Ever since I got my kitty mark, he knew that I was cunning studied. I often given him tactical advice that gave him an edge over his competitors, and in exchange, he often gave me extra privileges, not the least of which was information about the going on in his nasty city in the desert. all things considered, especially with my short fit and a little more money, I usually had my way much more, than almost any other same under my master's control. I was proud of myself for that. Go me! But I can get the motives of that new hockey mood my master is inspired from one of his competitors that have to take now, and I have to take now. I wanted to know why he attended my master diet. Was it out of anger loyalty to the moves my last master? Was my master somehow responsible for his capture in the first place? Or did the moves do something else precious to him? And it's my master's fault. It's the next game had a time for me. I couldn't get this out of my head until I knew the answer. I mean, yeah, that's usually what happens when you think of something. Let me get my phone.
What you up to?
Oh. I mean,
There you
already
are.
arrived. How far are we? There's a cut and then there's a lot more.
Yeah, there's a lot of scene breaks in the story.
Yeah, I would say we are getting to the last part here. The next scene break, and we are stopping there so we can finish it tomorrow.
Okay.
Did I have to bribe him to talk? I should erase some of the extra meat I scrapped food. Of scrapped food towards my way. After a week, I figured I accumulated enough goods, especially considering the fact that the working mood was left starving for that all week. With that which he needed, I knew I had leverage over him. You know that? I knew I would have him crawling around my hoof in no time. Someone who can probably talk. Because you need information. I don't carefully measure my distance from my master. I have even studied his routines and knew where he went from moment to moment. Using that information was presented to me, I took the range of the remote and the test of shooting from my magic color at certain distance. I will have to arrange a reception for him within a certain distance. You know that? I knew I had enough range to fly over the newcomers unobserved. Arriving at my destination, I knew through his cage amid great hesitation. From the sound of him, he perked up. This is like the man I succeeded with my objective, at least some of it. I raised my hand. Golly, mister. I'm sure I'm awfully grateful that you came to my rescue like that. I told him. I'm not even lying, though I am confused. I knew it's as much. I brought a little food for you, in case you are hungry. Do you want something to eat? He moved a bit, but what I could only surmise was confirmation. Good enough for me, the meat was scarce and snagged. Now all I had to do was let him in. Here you go, my sir. I said Finley, and I tore a bit of ground and tried to reach them the stream. He makes somewhat. I peeled my eyes sharply into the gloom, hoping they would adjust to the darkness quickly. Eventually, they did, somewhat. Isn't this a kind of figure that walks up upright? Yes, no one who throws out of it, a large horse above his head. Is it Derek's mother?
Did you say Tarek's mother?
Brother?
Oh, that would be Scorpion.
Well, Scorpion is dead, right?
No, it wasn't established what his fate was.
He was quite furry in the neck area, kind of like a lion. I think the color was wrong. He's probably a Minotaur. No wonder he is so strong. I'm so grateful that you helped me out earlier. I tried talking to him. It's not a big deal, so I'm assuming it's Scorpion. I tried talking to him. My name is Golden Glow. And are you? And you are? He moves from few words as he started to remember how to speak. Also, several repeated attempts usually comes with some broken speech. Score. Yeah, it's Scorpion. It's all the same. Have we ever seen Scorpion, by the way? In the show?
A little bit in the picture book. While Celestia and Luna was explaining things to Twilight.
Yeah, but we haven't seen him in Molly.
No, not. Not in Gen 4 at least.
Oh, there is actually somewhere that we see
In
him.
Gen 1, yes, you will see a full body image of Scorpion. He wasn't so nice back then at first.
Oh, he looks more like a gargoyle to me.
Yeah, she's guessing Minotaur, but remember, her eyes can't pierce the gloom perfectly right now.
That is what came up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a Minotaur to me. I thought this is the picture that we saw.
That image doesn't have cloven hoofs at all.
Yeah.
Feet.
This is the picture we saw in the show. If it would let me move it. Oh, we are freezing in a second. There we go. It's such a huge image. I thought these were horns, not ears. I read slightly. Cor? Your name is Cor? Well, gee, mister. That's an awful man name for a Minotaur, huh? Cor. And if I remember, me, Scorpion. Scorpion? I asked Buddy. Hey, Golly, that's a cool name, mister. It's awfully close to Score. Nice to meet you, Scorpion. Want to be friends? I still live with a significant hint under my tone. At first, he just nodded. That's all to say. Morning, friends, me. He just ripped up with a giant gold hand. Friends, with ponies. Oh, I tell you that. So you really like ponies in particular, do you? He just nodded. And we will find out that he didn't actually know the word food. So he just used food. Only.
He often befriends his food? Okay.
Everybody has mine with neighbors tonight. This was going to be so much easier than I previously told. He just happened to like the species I was born at. Lucky! Stay with me, Scarpan, I told him brightly. I know my way around here. Contrary to what you saw a week ago, I really am having good with my master. The beast seemed to his head in confusion. Was I suspicious of the fact that I claimed I really got along with my oppressor? I am curious if Sharpan decided to not speak, or he was told not to speak. Because it is easy to get away with multiple things if you are seen as just a normal monster. That is, I mean, if I was a creature like that, I would probably do that as well. That, yeah, if my monster is trying to claim that do this, do that, I could just play that. Oh, sorry, I am just a monster. I don't know what you mean.
Somewhere I saw a D&D book with an art cover picture that had to do with polymorphing and some clever tricks that was used for that. There was this guy who was tempted to sell a horse to another guy who was paying coins, but that horse was looking at the money very greedily too, because that was his polymorph partner who was going to slip away later.
Oh. And then the polymorph partner got pulled, and then the monster caught him while he was trying to escape, and stopped him and locked him up, saying that I am not you. You have no means of leaving. I actually casted a spell on the contact that you are legally mine, and turned into a succubus. It is actually a pact, a binding pact, that I am your master now. Because it's the D&D, it can happen.
Yeah, you were done with that paragraph.
What I mean is, I know how to survive out here. I survive. I clarified. Stay with me, and I will show you the ropes. I think you, what do you need to do to avoid harm around here? I can in my head. I very proudly. I am so smart. It was hard to tell in the room of the shadows of his cage, but he seemed to smile at me fondly. I don't know why, but he really seemed to like ponies, and not even in a bad way. How funny it would have been in the end if Tiak Atkinson would have been redeemed and Tiak would have met up with his brother again, saying that, oh brother, your way was actually right. I'm sorry.
Well, I think that meeting would start, at least initially, very bitter on Tarek's part.
Yeah. In my mouth, I'm thinking about the other piece of bread at the little cage. And when I kept feeling my new pad, doing all big and throwing up. But more importantly, loyal to me. Don't you worry, I go through softly. Don't, Cody, we take care of everything for you. Someday you and I will make out of here. Even without seeing the internet here, I immediately know that she would pull the everything.
Exactly.
After that, I can invite you to a land that is filled with my kind. Wouldn't you like that? He seemed to nod. Rather delightedly, in fact. I'm not planning on being in here forever, I promised him with a sharp undertone. Someday, we will make out. Someday, we will be free. I gazed up at the stars. That really nice reflecting my large just as I. In my heart, I'm still free. They can't take my sky away from us. I remain him, and I follow my wings on my back. I promise, and don't you worry until I'm cozy. Always keep her word. I'm thinking back, did she ever not keep her word?
You know what? I can't think of a specific line like that, but there was a lot of deception in School of Friendship and towards naysay and all that. Yeah, I think so. And moreover, she's also very treacherous.
Yeah, never just a lie, but when she said that she would do something, she did that. She literally kept all her words.
So, do you believe her or not about that last sentence there?
I believe she always keeps her word. And what she said that someday they will be free, they will make out, and I am still free. They never said, she never said that I am your friend or anything.
Well, she did ask him, "Do you want to be my friend?" And she said, asked with innocent but slightly devious way.
Yeah,
Kind of like
see the warning. Do you want to be my friend? Not yours. Or do you want to be mine?
Yeah, that is a layer of strategy that would be up her alley, actually, even at this age. Because of that environment, she's conditioned to be treacherous.
Oh, there's a little nose under my leg. What is that? I was like, Lou is sleeping under me. But yeah, as I said, we are ending here. That's gonna be around the halfway point.
I would say that's a decent stopping point because you got an interesting reveal right there. So yes, it is Scorpan that is involved with the story. In fact, him a lot, plus her.
This is gonna
I
be
would
interesting.
Cozy and Scorpan's the most prominent characters in this one shot.
Ah, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I didn't think that I was his girlfriend here. When you said me, I thought it was gonna be meant for a chimera or anything.
He's related to Tyrek, and she met that guy somehow. So
yeah,
there was that association. But this time, this guy is really good, and
imagine how it would have changed the story if she met Tyrek with Scorpion on the side of her. That would have been a little more different, right?
she eventually met him. I think the first time she actually saw Tyrek was when she was arrested herself and put in Tartarus. Prior to that point, we know she was passing letters back and forth to him.
Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow at the same time. We are going to continue.
Alright. Sure, same time. What do you think of the story so far?
Like I said, I didn't expect Scorpion would be here. Cozy being in Crosstown is a nice touch. Because that actually makes sense why she is like what she is. How does she know how to use irony and lies? You most probably don't do that. That's why I thought she was crystallized to begin with. Because of her irony. And
that background already also explains why she hates magic. She straight up said it. I hate magic and everyone who abuses it. You know, against me. Well, she was being shot.
yeah, so only I can abuse it.
Well, her initial strategy was to get rid of it entirely, if you recall. At that time, she was aiming more for social power.
Ah. Well, Now I have all the magic. No, that's not after that.
Or no one does. Therefore, it equalizes the playing field. But if she still has political power, then she's still in charge. And in charge in a way she wants to be. Even with the villains, she was trying to befriend them, but wanted to be in charge. She kept on pushing that one point. And when they were stubborn about that, it did upset her. It was very, very important to be in charge. Well, look at her background now. She has the opposite of that. She's being enslaved.
You know what? That was one way of Cozy to become her name. Now that I think about it.
Yeah?
If after the attack, she would give back all the magic on her own. Because she had the man. That was the only solution that she could have made named.
Yeah. I'm sure there's lots of potential routes for that. I mean, we're still talking about a little filly anyway.
Yeah, but still, this is not the solution. It's a filly. Putting her in the stone or sending it to Thanos was not the way. Giving her a proper education is the way. How you should do that.
Yeah. From the message of the show, that's what I would have expected, especially with that character, is to try rehabilitation strategies.
Yeah. The first attack was a misinterpretation of the friendship being power. And the second attack was literally revenge.
Because he was one of Twilight's personal proteges, and after the perceived failure of that magnitude, the solution now is to lock her up in jail forever and not even try to.
You know what that reminds me? If you make a race and you don't want your mother to see it, you just show it away in the largest corner of the closet. That's what I did with Golden Girl.
By the way, this background, even so far that you read in the story here, also established other things like, where's her parents? Well, her mother's dead. At least that's what she's been told, that this Pony Skull is her mother.
But what I assume her father probably is as well.
He might have been one of the slavers or another fellow slave, yes. So they're not there to complain, hey, why'd you put our daughter in stone or in jail?
And all she is learning here is just, oh yeah, it's deceive or be deceived.
And you see that's what she's trying to do a scorpion, trying to weasel her way into a favorable position with her, with him.
Yeah.
And lucky, he happens to already like ponies. So that just puts him even further into her manipulative hooves. So you could see the attitude. It follows the character of what the show's established.
But she is already conditioned to not trust Scorpion. She sees Scorpion as a beast. Not as a friend or anything. Just a tool that she can use.
Right, a tool and a beast, not a friend. But you might have some predictions about how he'll treat her. So, maybe she would be willing to open up to the idea of friendship with him eventually. She seemed to be open to that idea later.
Yeah.
In a more broad sense.
I only see, without the actual text that are in this, if they weren't there, I would already know that something is gonna happen to Scorpion. Because if they kept together, what they would have probably turned thinking around.
In this story, rather likely. It is your prediction that he's going to be kind to her, right?
Yeah.
Then how does that affect a person?
I mean, for Cody, she doesn't know. He never had any kindness. Probably had with her mother, but that is on the back of the mind. She was already small back
Right
there.
now, she's just all interested in manipulation and
Yes, in a way.
seizing the advantage, by any means necessary. But later on, she wants to be the Empress of Friendship. That is a specific style of leadership. It does suggest she was interested in friendship, and it's also what she tried to establish with Tyrek and Chrysalis. On one
Yeah.
condition, though, she wants to be in charge.
Hmm.
But does that mean her interest for friendship is fake? No, it might have been real.
No? And this is gonna be crazy. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Cosmo and Silent Gamer on the same pedestal because they both wanted equality in a sense.
Rosie and who? Did you say Salamander?
Starlight,
Starlight. Oh yeah.
remember? She was making the whole town fully equal. What Cody was doing in the same but for the whole world.
Yeah, she was trying to get rid of magic that equalizes the playing field to her.
Yeah.
And she was trying to be in a leadership position in a friendly kind of way. So, right.
There was one problem with her plan. Which is she already ruined her friendships by retaining every pony who she got friends. Friendship didn't fail me, I failed friendship.
Do you have any more predictions about the remainder of this chapter?
Well, you already established that they are gonna escape when King Summer is gonna fall. Not King Summer. What was his name?
Storm King.
Storm King. Why did I go to King Summer?
I think he did have a more specific name. I do forget that one. And we know she shows up in the show, obviously, so she can't be staying there at this setting.
Yeah,
so that's pretty much a
we
given.
literally have a time period when they are leaving. When they are escaping.
Yep.
So it is gonna be after the police have arrived in this land.
That would make a lot of sense, yes.
So I'm gonna assume
they show up to that town first before they beat the Storm King, and it is in that order.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that she might actually hear about them before that happens.
I have to point something else out. Since we established that's the order that things will occur, the ponies visit Kludge Town first, then flee from it, and then they beat the Storm King. What else happened in the city on that day? Do you remember specifically something that happened to Virgo?
The Merkel was actually locked inside the windmill, right?
He got up to Capper's room and attempted to capture a bunch of ponies.
Yeah.
And he also met Tempest Shadow for a brief while. Do you remember what happened with that encounter?
There was a brief accident which we didn't see what happened after it because it got away. We didn't know if he was killed or was just attacked.
Well, what the movie did show was she shocked him with her magic from her broken horn.
But they did not escape that time yet. If your time says it right.
Alright. I look forward to you continuing tomorrow.
You will see. But I can see that shock, even if it doesn't kill Virgo, I can see it breaking the shock collar button.
Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense. Yes, in the stories established, he's got it in his pocket.
Yeah, so I'm assuming they are not escaping yet at that moment, but after they learn that the circular doesn't work anymore, then they can escape.
Okay.
Oops.
All right. We'll see if your prediction's right tomorrow.
Yeah, and thank you for watching. Thank you for being here.
I would call that an educated guess, though. Yes, thank you too.
And here I was. Yeah, good night everybody. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Planet is starting to land.
How long is that?
Well, almost 2 hours. Also, look away skying under me. Come here.
If you don't mind, I'm going to grab that, put your recording there, and add it to that story.
Okay, sure. But yeah, now ending the stream. Bye bye.
Oh my god, I said all that on camera, huh?
Yeah, it's fine.